I rise in support of this legislation in its premise, but I want to just raise a couple of points here. There's a necessity for FERC to really streamline their relicensing requirements, because what we've seen is in the relicensing of hydroelectric projects is they continually move the goalpost and increase the cost for the utility or the county that might be trying to relicense that hydroelectric project. The second point I want to make is how the Corps of Engineers, when they're involved in these hydroelectric projects, how they manage these lakes and they manage downstream flows. Because they do not take in consideration economic impact or recreation. And we've seen on the Savannah Lakes, where we have Lake Hartwell, Lake Russell, and Lake Thurmond, that downstream flows are managed for short-nosed sturgeon and non-indigenous species and Savannah River Basin. But there's a tremendous impact in the upper lake, which is Lake Hartwell, when downstream flows are not managed properly to maintain lake levels. We've seen that lake down, just in my tenure in Congress, over 22 feet. That plays a tremendous economic impact role on the county where the lake resides. And so there's two things. I think this may be for future committees to address, but that is how the Corps manages these lakes, but also streamlining and defining the relicensing process so that the goalpost can't be moved. If you want to relicense, here's what you need to do: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and not add 7, 8, 9, 10 2 years into the project. So those are two issues I want to bring up, but that's not going to waver my support for this legislation. With that, I yield back.